You got Bet Sweats, BetMGM Network. Thanks for hanging out with us on this Tuesday morning. 5 more days ago until we get to the big game. Numbers still 1.5. Some spots going down to 1. We'll see if that movement starts to continue as the week progresses. Mentioned the KC running backs. And Sam, it's just the challenge. Who do you want to go with? I would guess Hunt, and I think that's what most people would do. As far as red zone looks, he's gotten the most. In the playoffs, he has 4, but Pacheco right there at 3. Snap count, 53% for Hunt, Pacheco 30%. So maybe the price shouldn't be that big of a difference. And if you go for the anytime touchdown market, you're like, okay, yeah, I could see the Chiefs run game getting a touchdown or 2. They're all plus prices. They're all pretty good prices. Kareem Hunt, anytime touchdown, plus 145. Pacheco, plus 350. That one stands out as a good amount of value. If I'm considering, hey, is it really that big of a difference between the two backs from plus 145 to plus 350? P. Ryan, a long shot at plus 950, but P. Ryan's out there 18% of the time throughout the playoffs. And Andy Reid and his bag of tricks, you never know. So could any of them score a touchdown? Yes, but we're getting good prices here, Sam. Plus 145, plus 350, plus 950. I'm definitely going to be playing at least one of them. Maybe I end up going with Pacheco, as I'm a little unsure between them which one gets into the end zone. Maybe they both do.
If you guess the right Chiefs back, you can hit bullseye or double bullseye, as some people like to hit. You can definitely be very, very right on Chiefs running backs. The other side of that could be very, very wrong. You bet the wrong guy doesn't touch the ball, you're going to lose that bet. But I think trying to come into a game with a stable of backs and be so sure about what Andy Reid is going to do is very challenging. That said, you are rewarded if you go down the board.
Oh, and there's Worthy too. He could get a rush and get into the end zone, which some people believe that's the most likely way that he gets into the end zone, on the ground. So that'll be fascinating to watch. But all of those are pretty good prices. But there's a reason you're getting a good price, because there are so many different options that the Chiefs can go to. Quickly want to bring up MVP. The order has not changed at the very top, and it makes perfect sense to all of us. Mahomes sitting at just around even money. Then your second favorite, Saquon Barkley. Third favorite, Jalen Hurts, before it drops down to Kelsey. Kelsey you could still find at 18-1, somewhere in that range, and Worthy, in the 20s. I see the quarterback price coming down a little bit. When we addressed this last week, wasn't it minus 250 that the winner of the MVP award would be a quarterback when we first saw it? Minus 250, right?
It's still that number at MGM.
Okay, because I'm seeing shorter. Seeing some spots go shorter, which certainly has my attention. I see a minus 185 out there.
Ooh.
So, yeah, haven't done anything. I didn't plan on doing anything, but seeing minus 185, I'm like, oh, well, that's now you're kind of teasing me. I should probably
minus
do
185. I mean, if somebody's
Yeah.
showing a minus 250 and there's a 185 out there, it's a good number given what the range is. And for those that don't know, that are new to the show, Joe has basically every player in the Super Bowl except for the quarterbacks to win the MVP. And he's been stacking them over the last 3 weeks. I did, what did I do yesterday? I did a bunch of stuff. Oh, I did bear bets. And Felica says, are there any players you like for Super Bowl MVP? And I said, not really, not anymore, because we've been stacking guys. You and I have been betting these guys for 3 weeks now. And I'm not excited to jump into this market naked. I don't love just picking a random player. We've sort of built a stable of bets, highlighted by your Jalen Carter bet at 650-1. And we both have some Worthy. We both have Barkley about 5-1. You've got Chris Jones.
Yeah.
You've got Kelsey. So Joe needs to figure out how to get a piece of Mahomes and Hurts. And I had said last week, find a way to bet quarterback, like the whole position group. And at 180 or 175, whatever, I don't know that it gets much cheaper than that, my friend.
I don't think so. Yeah. Now it's under consideration. At minus 250, I was like, I'm okay. I'm fine. But now you see that price. And then I consider some of the other bets I'm making at that same price, Sam. And I'm like, oh, dummy. You should probably just bet the quarterback. Just so you're not like that upset when it probably should go to Jalen Carter or it should go to A.J. Brown, and then it ends up going to Jalen Hurts or something like that. All right, so I want to talk Gatorade. Yeah, let's talk Gatorade because we haven't really dissected this in any way, but it comes up in passing, and every time it comes up in passing, I hear Sammy P go, purple, purple. He's just yelling purple. So the thought process is easy there if you do a second of research. Chiefs going for the three-peat, 2024 Super Bowl, purple. 2023 Super Bowl, purple. Are you thinking there's no way, if the Chiefs win, there's no way they're changing the Gatorade? I mean, these athletes are so superstitious. Is that any part of your thought process here? Purple is the favorite, but with all the options, it's still plus money.
I have no idea what they're going to do. And the only reason I was yelling purple is because they've dumped it the last 2 games. However, they dumped orange the first time they all won together, Mahomes and Kelsey and Reed. That was in February 2020 when they beat the Niners. That was orange. The only reason purple is it was even money last night. Now it's plus 35. I don't know. The craziest number to me is the price on clear water. I see Mason's book has 18-1 now.
Whoa.
That used to be, I know, that used to be, for those that don't remember, clear water used to be near the top. It used to be 3-1, 4-1. They are dying to write a bet on clear water, at least at this sports book. And, you know, it's a tough calculus because I can't bet Gatorade in Massachusetts. I think you might be able to in Illinois. You used to be able to do it in Colorado. You definitely can't do it in Nevada, but I can't get around the geometric fence. Like, I can't see Gatorade odds in Illinois on my phone. You can't see what I can do in Massachusetts. So it becomes harder to group what you can do and where you can do it and what the prices are. So I'm just looking offshore. Purple $1.35, orange $2.50, yellow green $2.75, blue 6-1, red pink is 12, clear water is 18-1. That's a big number on water. And all it takes is somebody grabbing the wrong jug. And that could be easy water or ice. And that's clear.
And you know what else we're getting to is, I think it's the frost. I had a clear one yesterday, and it was a frost, like glacier cherry or whatever. So that covers it too because it's clear. Because we get the pack from Costco, and they've got every flavor in there for the most part, all the different colors. Why couldn't that? I assume that they have a number of different jugs, number of different options out there. So purple is the favorite because it's happened the last 2 years with the Chiefs. You mentioned orange. The last time that the Eagles won the Super Bowl with Nick Foles under center, it was yellow. That is your second favorite for what I'm looking at. I've got a different book up right now. I know you have one. You could tell me what yellow is. The book I'm looking at has lime/green/yellow all covered under one. That's the second favorite at plus 225.
So this one has 275, but between that $2 and $3 range.
All right. Somebody said this yesterday too. I don't know why this is a thought process, but it is. When people hear Chiefs Gatorade, they say red because they're red. Eagles win. Oh, it's going to be green because they're green. No. Look at the Chiefs' last 3 Super Bowls. None were red. And red's fantastic.
The Eagles did dump yellow, though, when they won it with Foles.
It was yellow? Yes.
It was yellow. Yes.
Yep. And that's lime, green, yellow. So no love on blue. Red is a longer shot as well. So you're telling me we should put something on clear at the price?
Why not?
Yeah.
I remember 10 years ago, it used to be orange 2.25, clear/water 3-1, blue at 5, and then everything. Purple used to be one of the bigger shots.
Always
the
long
reason
shot.
Purple is favored is because they've done it in back-to-back years. I have no idea. I'm waiting for info. Wink, wink. I have no idea. If you made me bet $50 on this right now, I would take a flyer on Clearwater. 18-1 is insane. And clearly, the book that I'm looking at, they need to write some money. I mean, they pushed it out because last night, believe it or not, Joe, I've been tracking the Gatorade prices because I'm a psycho. Last night,
I love it.
It was 12-1. This morning, it's 18-1. They need money on Clearwater, so they're going to give it away at 18-1. What's the number you got on Clearwater?
This book, it is not that good. It's in the 10-1 range. The long shot is no liquid at all being dumped.
Okay.
So
this book, if there's no liquid, it's all voided and you get your money back.
Okay. So the last time there was no liquid, I find it funny.
Rams Patriots. I remember.
Yes. 2017. Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing. Doesn't happen. So it's Belichick. If it's Reed, there's 100% a liquid being poured. Sirianni, I'd say there's a better chance there's none, but it happened before. I think it'll happen again. Whether they like them or not, I expect liquid.
Wait, I said Rams Patriots. I meant Patriots Falcons when they won it in overtime, and then all the coaches ran on the field. That's when.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry.
And it was Belichick. So the last time let's go clear. You have to go way back. So that's probably why it's a long shot. It's 2008.